Greetings, nerds! I should probably remember to ping the Discord. Hello, Riku. Welcome, friends! What is it, football? Yeah? Not talking to you, but you're welcome to say hi. You adorable kitty. Hello! Welcome to day 1 of Futures Rewritten Ultimate. Go ahead and just get this posted here so I can be slightly less of a goober. Hello, welcome. So yeah, as you might be able to probably have guessed, we eventually managed to get an M4S clear. Happened Sunday morning, in which I snuck into a progression party for folks that were learning. And I was expecting to leave after, you know, maybe a couple of pulls, help them a little bit. But on the first pull, we got really far. So I kind of knew that if I just stuck with this group, there was a really good chance of clearing. And what would you know? We did, in fact, Alana, no. Fluffy, you can't have my pizza. No, you're not allowed to have my... I will feed you soon. You get fed later. I know your feeding schedule is not consistent and you hate it, but here, over here. It's good. Okay, I'll just headbutt my arm. That works too. So yeah, everybody's got the clear. Everybody can go into the fight now. Unfortunately, I have none of my best in slot. I didn't have time for that, unfortunately. But it should be relatively okay. Yeah. I probably won't have quite optimal stats, at least initially, but I will continue to work on it. However, today, we are doing Futures Rewritten Ultimate Day 1. We start in an hour. I wanted to start early just so we can, you know, say hi, catch up a little bit. Again, I want to apologize for taking yesterday off. That was brutal. So, yeah. Normally I work weekends, and this weekend there was an event. I was one town over. And on Saturday we weren't hit all that hard. Apologize to me, you dare go freaking rest. I did! I sat around and blobbed all day. But yeah, so we didn't get all that busy on Saturday, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe, you know, the new thing that opened up one town over, everyone's gonna keep going to. Also, yes. Hello, Azure! So I didn't think much of it. And then, of course, the next day, everybody turned around and realized that everything in the next town over was terrible, so they came back to us. And we got flooded. So it was rough. I ended up working 10 hours that day alone, and overall, I worked probably between 45 to 50 hours last week. So the pay is going to be amazing here in another 2 weeks. But I was out of it yesterday. Hope they pay you well for the extra hours. They do, yeah. No, the where I work is really good about, you know, overtime pay. My overtime rate's really good, so I will be well compensated for the work that I put in. I just wish that I had more energy as I was working to have given them a little bit better effort. Not necessarily like harder work or burn myself out, but just like not be so drained by the end. You're gonna be getting the standalone Tama UR, right? No, actually, I won't, because I attempted to purchase it, and the seller refunded me the standalone Tama UR, saying, sorry, I don't actually have it. So, yeah, there's no UR Tama on the way. It's not happening. Alana, what is it? Fluffy? What? You're not getting fed yet. I won't break anybody's legs. Listen, if you're selling a bunch of inventory, you will lose track of things. You will lose track of things. And WeCross having a thing you've lost track of is perfectly fine. It happens. Alright, Katie, how about one of these? Yeah? Oh, yeah? He's so eager. He's very eager. He's so eager for the cat treat. You want the kitty treat? go. It's your kitty treat. No, pizza is not kitty treat. Pizza's a me thing. Nice try, Fluffball. I love you, but no pizza. That's my food, not yours. Get a snack, though. Pizza catalog's kitty treat. No, I'm not feeding her pizza. As per my new universal ruling. So, yeah, basically, so what the entire plan was is I ordered several Final Fantasy cards, a couple of WeCross cards that I was already grabbing, a couple of Concord Diva boxes, I snuck in a thing for Tenchi, and then it was gonna be the UR Tama. The UR Tama is now just cut out of that, so I'm using the funds instead to fund some shenanigans for me and Tenchi. And yeah, there's just no UR Tama. I'm gonna put money to the side, and I'm gonna wait for the next Tama set, and we'll buy a case for whatever new Tama set comes out in the future. I know there's a couple that are down the pipe somewhere. I'll just keep my eyes open for it. But yeah, sorry for that to be completely soiled and spoiled. I know we were all looking forward to that. So Savage, I do dirty. What the fuck? No, that's not what's happening. I am working to try and get power restored to a certain room so I can actually have Tenchi over. The basement won't be completed, but she can at least come visit, and that I think I desperately want that. I think she wants to visit too, but I don't think she's like quite as gung-ho about it. I think she's content to wait for the basement. I gotta give her hugs. As long as she's willing. But yeah, so I think she would just be fine with sitting on your lap. I think the thing is, she's taller than me. So while that would be like, okay, I'm down, I would just be like face planted into the center of her back. It would be adorable. However, tracking might become an issue. Okay, that's sussy. What do you mean? It's not weird. It's just how it is. She's just tall. And I'm, shorter. Oh no, wrong chat. Get fucked. So yeah, right now I also was trying to fix a vacuum cleaner before I went live, and I kind of had to stop when pizza got out of the oven. I thought I'd select the Discord. RIP. I have both windows side to side. So yeah, I had attempted to clean a vacuum cleaner because right now one of the things that's being weird about it is the central chamber for it. Just something's getting stuck somewhere, and it's creating this. It's removing all suction from the vacuum cleaner, so I can't really. I'm having a very, very hard time getting my floors clean, and I really want to do it, but I picked out some parts, got them clean, and letting them dry. It's not fixing the problem, but it's still good maintenance. I would have kept going with it too, but I had to be here. I'll try it again later. I finally got all the boxes moved off of the central table in my living room. I don't think I've explained this. So, as part of the construction for the basement, right? We've had a storage room that's towards the back end of the house, that we've been using as a storage room ever since we moved in. And the plan was always to remove this room and replace it and move the staircase to the basement over to where that storage room is. You give us some extra like leg room for a bathroom, like because the bathroom we have upstairs is pretty small, so we can expand it a little bit. We can do some fun things. That was always in the plan. Apparently, so the original idea was that we don't move the staircase first. We essentially get the start of the basement handled, get me down there, and then bring in somebody else, occupy the third room. And then we start moving the staircase, because that also involves moving the power box. Unfortunately, as it turns out, things have had to work slightly in reverse, where we're now having to get the stairs moved first because of how the new bathroom is. If we don't move the staircase first, we will literally have like 4 inches between the bathroom wall and the staircase to slip in. It's 4 inches. You cannot. That's really problematic when you've got a laundry basket you're also trying to carry down, right? For me, who would be living in the basement, not so much of a problem. For those upstairs, however, massive issue. Also, for me trying to move all of my stuff and heavy furniture down there, kind of an issue. So, yeah, we're having to move the staircase first, which means I need to get all the stuff out of that storage room. Now, the original plan, as far as I understood it, was that a lot of it needs to go, get donated, get thrown out, get sold, whatever. It was going to be a garage sale. Well, that's not super feasible at the moment. So I've just kind of been purging the storage room, and I've had to leave everything sitting out in the living room, just on the central table, in this mountain of boxes, effectively. And my roommate, oh no, wait, why is that not working? Oh no, why is that not working? That should be working. Why is that? What? Hello? Why didn't that work? What? Ah! Anyway, let's do it like this! Rose! Hello, Rose! So yeah, effectively what I've had to do. So the storage room is mostly purged, right? Due to other outside circumstances, work on the basement has kind of stopped for the last month or so. And it looked like things were going to be wrapped up by like middle of this month originally. Or at least like within 2 months. That doesn't seem like it's going to be feasible anymore. So I was getting very, very tired of looking at this mountain of boxes every time I walked into this room. So I have been going through the process over the last like week and a half of purging stuff from the boxes / shoving the boxes in a closet in my bedroom or under my bed. It's not a perfect or permanent solution, but at least for the moment, I need things out of the way. Because part of it is, right, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to keep or hang on to, or how much I need to sell off and get rid of until I'm in the new office or in the basement. And I know what kind of storage I'm looking at, what kind of shelving I can get in there. I don't know yet. So until I know that, I don't want to go full crazy and getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And yeah, it's a pain. But I do need things to be livable and my mind to be not so like I live in a mess. I can't do it. So I've been doing my best. It has just been incredibly busy. I'm glad I'm starting to have the mental energy to work on stuff like this again. There was like for the last 2 months I have been mentally drained. I'm still feeling a little drained, I'll be honest. Work is pain. I'm sharing my own house chaos lately. I've been having ant issues in my room. Oh, that's lovely. I love that so much. I used to have those kinds of issues in where I lived last. My childhood home would have that issue. You just kill them with fire. There you go. Yeah, no dealing with. Just kill them with fire. Diatomaceous earth, everything. Slicing the bits. No remorse. Leave no room for mercy. So yeah. So that's been today. The other half of things is okay, apparently, I don't know how, we managed to pull this off. Tenchi has re-downloaded EVE Online. They turned immune to the spray thingy, so I just use a lighter with the spray thingy. Oh my word, Azure, just don't burn anything down. 100% not immune to flame. I would be very surprised if they were. This is my first time ever actually having AC. You too, Rose? Let's go! It's so good. It's so good. You and me both. We're both in the same heat wave right now. And I think we're both coming into the first summer where we both have AC. It's amazing. I think we just need to have like a high five moment between the two of us. Like, AC, finally. We're not suffering. Mine likes the default, like, I set my default back to 80 degrees Fahrenheit though, and my roommate and I have to keep cranking it down. No, back, down. A livable temperature for us, please. I know that's good for some folks, but I want an AC in my room too. I'll ship you the portable one. Sure. We're suffering from dehydration, just sitting. It's awful. Speaking of which, I need to refill my water bottle, so I'm gonna do that really quickly while I start the macro for the next magnesia again, real quick. Oh, I started the wrong one. Fuck. Well, I'll deal with this later. Got some spikes here of 104 degrees. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Okay. Let's use Immaculate Mend. It's not 2. Innovation. Basic touch. Standard touch. Advanced touch. Manipulation. Fuck. I just have to kind of go great strides. Your guts. It's not nearly enough. Intensive synthesis. Just groundwork it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. At least the craft is completed though. I can work with basic materials. I could fry eggs in my garden stones. That doesn't surprise me. Too hot. Just like Tenchi, too hot to handle. But yeah, she re-downloaded EVE Online. Apparently. I think we finally kind of solved the problem of just not sitting there spinning a single ship mindlessly. Actually doing things that require a bit more effort. We have like 3 things that we can try now. Or just like rotate between. Which, given that she's into fate grinding, I think the thing is she needs, if she's gonna farm something, she needs to be engaging for her brain, not mindless rotations or doing nothing. Some nice variation. Yeah, exactly. So we've got a couple of ideas of things that we can do that will make pretty good income while also being active and interesting. So I'm excited. I think I think I might surprise her with, you know, just at least getting her Skokyu training again so she can get into stuff. Just so like when she's ready to fully play, she can just pick up and go. She doesn't have to wait for time, which would be incredibly annoying. She can just like, all right, ready to play? Boom. Start the activity. I realized to stop caring about 14 because I would fall asleep on dungeons progressing through the story was pain. Yeah, it's a thing of like, so much of it can be boring. And I think Endwalker definitely was like the peak of people were falling asleep in dungeons. Heck, I was falling asleep in dungeons for Endwalker. It was not okay. And then, yeah, it's story, your mileage will vary. I think she's excited to finally do some raiding. Lurk, happy lurking! I like the story, why is stream elements? What the fuck? The fuck? I'm gonna have to. Okay, stream elements. You should not be doing that, but that's fine. I like the story itself progressing through it. It's awful. Really? Oh, do tell. Do tell. This is just like the pacing of it. I know she right now she's working on the Hildebrand. She doesn't want to dive back into main story yet. She's like just at the cusp of starting Endwalker. So she's doing Hildebrand first after completing a second Arum Reborn relic. Fucking mad woman. I could never. I could never do it. And she's done 2 of them. She's crazy. You know, everything in between, especially dungeons. I didn't even reach Stormblood. I'm around Post Heavens. Really? Damn. That's crazy. To be fair, how long ago was this? Because a lot of the old dungeons, especially like old Heavensward dungeons, were not modernized and were outdated. Like, not outdated in the sense of like they had a few cool, interesting mechanics that you could engage with. The problem was the power scaling was so bad that you blew right through every dungeon without giving a crap about mechanics. So it just didn't matter. And in that sense, it was bad. Because it was as bad as modern content where you just didn't care about anything. I like the more constricted pack questlines, like the Gilgamesh one. Yeah, like Hildebrand. Yeah, that's fair. Hildebrand's always a great time. Like, anything compact like that. MSQ can feel bloated. I think they tighten it up a little bit. Stormblood can feel a little bit. Oh my word, there's a Rose. You really just decided to come down here from Primal, didn't you? Just to be a gremlin. All right. Freaking goober. He's creeping. I think it was the right amount of everything in all the right sides, right? Freaking creepy. Rose is being creepy. Yeah. I'm interested to see, because Tenchi liked Shadowbringer. She had such a good time with it. And I'm having to resist the urge and bite my tongue and saying, now it's all downhill from here. Where's the main story? At some points insufferable and hitting around the bush mindlessly. MSQ can feel a little bit wondery. Okay. Listen, you gotta have more nuance than that in your story, alright? That's a little simple. Is it example? Yeah. To be fair, the Heavensward, the Pope was awful. Awful, dude. Frickin' King Thornton and his Knights 12 can kindly fuck right off. But the thing is, it's also story writing, right? Because if you have a setup where most of the populace believes in what, you know, King Thornton is, like, the Pope is doing, unless you absolutely have to, you need to tarnish his reputation first. Because otherwise, whatever replaces the Pope will be immediately hated and spark revolution, and then there just won't be peace. There is a level of tact you have to accomplish. Otherwise, we're stuck in discard for 4 expansions, dealing with the fallout of our actions. Speaking of Vanderbilt. Bum, 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 bum. Endwalker is going to be interesting. I'm interested to know what Tenchi's thoughts on it are going to be as we go through it, because it's so rapid fire. I let her know that there were more time travel shenanigans in our future, and her response was, "Oh God, why?" So I don't know. I don't know how she's gonna feel about this in general. We've already had the discussion about the power scaling of Endsinger, so it'll be funny to see. I haven't told her about the more interesting parts of Endwalker, but the stuff that can be laughed and memed at, I have definitely spoiled. Everyone's word felt stupid in many parts. To be fair, that's kind of the baseline for 14. I'm not saying it's good that it's like that, but there's definitely parts of 14's story that just kind of make you scratch your head and raise your eyebrows. I think I'm trying to remember parts of that for Shadowbringers, right? Because if Shadowbringers being the lofty bar that it is for everything 14 related, it's like what about Shadowbringers felt dumb? I'm trying to remember. Because the driving force of Shadowbringers being you need to go to 5 different spots and you have to find each spot first. I don't remember. I don't know. I think that's up to, I think that's going to be like personal distastes at that point. Hard for me to say. I know. Man, Azure, if you think Heavens were dumb, I would love to see your reactions of you playing through Dawn Trail. Listen, Dawn Trail was fun, but I won't deny that it can definitely cause some rage fits. Oh, how do I put this? Dawn Trail, where do I start? The first half of Dawn Trail felt like it really did fit the vacation vibe that they were going for. Half of it was the problem was they were trying to mix a Succession story with a cartoon Saturday, like a Saturday morning cartoon villain of the week thing, right? The cool Jaja really did felt like he would just use a villain of the week, and then he did stuff that was way more severe than that and just got glossed over. And then also we have this intense character building happening. Also, you know, everything leading up to the second half. Dawn Trail can go fish, crabs, and a tar pit as far as I'm concerned. Damn. Savage. If I go back to 14, it's going to be until Endwalker. I understand what's in the story. I started with Realm Reborn. You know what? That's fair. I mean, at that point, right? If you want to do anything more than that, skip all story, do raids, have fun. I'll admit, I had my fun with Dawn Trail. What's funny is the first half of Dawn Trail, a lot of people had problems with. I wasn't super bothered by it. I was bothered by the fact that we glossed over Valley Garmanda. That bugged me. I think that was the biggest thing that bugged me in part one. Wook, I was ignoring everything with Wook Lamont. I was oblivious to it. And actually, you know what? Everything about Wook Lamont, I did not notice until I watched other people's perspectives later. It was everything to do with Alexandria that pissed me the fuck off. That was, what the fuck was that? Okay, so I'm okay with it now because they've taken it in a very good direction. At the time, in a vacuum of other information, what they did for the second half of Dawn Trail was nightmarishly poorly executed. It is only decent now in retrospect because the patch content has fixed it, which is not good. I am very happy that the Warrior of Light has no tolerance for anything happening in this city, though. Like, Normally we're pretty normally the Warrior of Light is written as pretty respectful of culture and still is, but there's just like everything that's happening with souls in this city, there is zero chill for. There's zero patience for any of it. It's amazing. I think it's hard to say they fixed it because the new content is better. Shitty part's still there. Well, yeah, exactly, right? Because you're still left wondering what the fuck is happening until you're given the answers later. And that would be fine if you were given enough breadcrumbs to go, something doesn't feel right, but there's enough of a trail that goes, this will probably be answered later. Instead, it was left that way without a trail. It wasn't, there was no answers being alluded to in the future. It was just like, yep, this is how it's happening. This is totally why it's happening. No ulterior motives in the background. Yep, no issues here. And yeah, that's rough. That's rough. The everything to do with Queen Eternal was ridiculously yikes. What was it? What was his name? Fucking Zoralja. Everything with Zoralja was mostly weird in the first half. It was okay-ish in the second half. It got... Zoralja just needed, like, metaphorically 5 minutes more of development. It felt like there was one piece missing from him, and it would have been fine. Just 2 eggs short of a full basket for a decent villain, you know? Because I didn't hate what they were doing with him, right? He had an idea. He had a bad idea, but he was committed to the bit. Right? And if you're young, coming into Succession, and you haven't made the mistakes or learned and grown, his perspective is one that you might take. Without the knowledge that would make a king a good king. So, right, there's growth to be had there, and there's something to be said for somebody who has the lesson put in front of them, and is like, this lesson is dumb, turns away, and goes down the path of the villain. That's not terrible. That's fantastic. The problem is, again, 2 eggs short of the full basket. That makes him a good villain. He wasn't even all that hateable, to be honest. He was just kind of there. He just existed. And the opening of part 2 makes you hate him a little bit, but, like, then he just gets boring again. He's so dull. I keep forgetting his trial's a thing. Why am I getting watered like a plant? Rose, what are you doing? Well, yeah. You're growing. Clearly. You need some nutrients? True. I'm interested to see what we take, where we take it in the next patch. It looks like they're gonna try and wrap everything up here. And the thing is, okay, here's what I think they need to do in the next patch. They need to not make this a clean end for Dawn Trail. This needs to be messy. Right? What happens in the next patch, or better yet, 3 patches, needs to kick off a series of events that kicks forward the next arc very clearly. I am perfectly happy to be this, whatever this chucklefuck's name, I forget what his name is already. This chucklefuck puppet master in the background guy to be the villain for the next 10 years, or at least the start of a villain for the next 10 years, right? I'm sure not everybody's sold on him, right? But I'm like, you know what? He could do something, right? He could start something. He could pull some really nasty shit. I get the feeling they're gonna wrap him up in the next arc and just be done with it and cleanse their hands of Dawn Trail and try to overcorrect. They don't need to toss everything away. They just need to take what they've got and turn it into something. They have the potential to do some really wacky shit here, and I think they're just gonna drop the ball again. I don't think they're gonna commit to anything. Because Dawn Trail's been, like, the entirety of Dawn Trail has been received so poorly, I get the feeling they might try to wash their hands of it. And just try something else. And I really hope they don't. This needs to be the start of something. but they may be just trying to. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but I really hope it's not true. It's like, this is the intermission expansion where they're really gonna kick off the next story arc in 8.0. And I don't want that to be true, because that's what the post patches of Endwalker were supposed to be. This was supposed to be the start of something, and there's a good premise to kick things off. But I think you're said in last live they have dropped the ball with this game and hear the complaints. I feel like that's more on a gameplay side, though. I mean, to be fair, it is on the story side too. But yeah, the problems that the story has for gameplay and story, admittedly, are two different problems to tackle. I think the story problem can be solved as early as next patch, right? Or like, they're already on an upward trend with the story. They don't need to do much other than stick to the course, make this guy a villain, have it lead to some other things. Maybe he's a bridge to another cooler villain doing something in the same vein, right? They don't need to throw everything away for story. For gameplay, though, holy crap, the team needs to go back to the drawing board. They have some bad issues they need to work out. Because they cannot... Something about how they're designing content and making things unable to be done long form. I don't know. 14, you really did used to be a game where you could pick up and play things on the daily, and it just doesn't feel like that anymore. Like, something is missing. Classes have lost complexity, right? Anytime you talk to older players, they miss the complexity of older expansions. We've all become jaded as they've changed the classes over time. To be fair, though, I'm happy with Dancers, so. Because it's about as complex as it once was. The fight design has gotten better. It's just how they release content and avoiding issues. Like, every time something weirdly controversial pops up, it used to be that you could trust the 14 team to take care of it and then release something cool in the next patch. And then now it's like every time something weird comes up, they have the wrong call. And then it took almost half the expansion to release the Occult Crescent. And then now that it is released, it has some pretty massively glaring issues to where the Fort Tower is barely completable and has very, very few completions because it's in such a terrible state. Like, Occult Crescent needed to be fire when it dropped, and it absolutely missed. It missed a lot of skills because you could share across jobs. It gave a lot of functionality to all jobs. It did add a little bit of complexity, yeah. I wasn't around for that era, so I couldn't really tell ya. I do think we have a really good skill floor. I think the skill ceiling, it leaves much to be desired for the game. A lot of the skill ceiling comes from... Don't let me start on the Demiatma grind. Oh boy. There was really fun running with the Paladin and the Thief that skill to make you restore HP on auto attack. So yeah, I don't know. I think the pool of, like, the depth pool for this game is insanely shallow right now. If you want depth, it's like crafting rotations, and even then you can look up a macro and a guide for gear and you're done, right? There's not a lot of complexity to the game unless you're going into PvP. There's not a lot for people to sink their teeth into, which for PvE, yeah, that makes sense. Once something is solved, right? It's solved. And the thing is, most content is solved within a week. And then we don't get more content for, 4 months. And then new content comes out and it's solved in a week. Right? It's the thing of they need to figure out how they can add depth to the game that makes sense, doesn't alienate players that are more casual, and, doesn't get solved in a week. Or if it does, it still takes like multiple months to grind out without feeling like a chore. 6 different Demasias have you get 3 of each, and it takes fucking over to get a 5% of face, just like hitting my face against the horrendous odds. I mean, that just it feels like AR relic again, yeah. Team Tenderheart, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So yeah, it's I honestly I think they should make this kind of thing like 100% drop rate, but then you need a higher number of them to get. I feel like that would feel better, where you're just not feeling like RNG if you get it or not. You're working towards a specific number. I mean, at least it's more intensive than the Walker relic. Not like the Yolungram, but some stuff like 75 cap days of 11. That's the thing. It's like farming for a current tier's like tome gear or raid gear takes time and effort. Even if a fight is quote unquote solved, it still takes weeks to master a fight and be consistent enough to get it clear. I guess that's why I've not really had much of a complaint about the state of Savage or Ultimate, right? Because even if it's solved, it still takes time to master. So it's okay. And even then you can learn it on different classes and try it in different ways and with different groups. So there's enough depth there that you can take advantage of it. It's just in other ways. Drop daily quests, such as things I want to enter and play the game for the game, not for repetitive daily quests. I think that it's the thing of the dailies serve a good purpose. They do what they are intended to do, and I don't have a better solution for it because it's kind of a necessary thing where they give fantastic rewards and also helps people on older content not have to sit in a queue for 20 years to progress. It's a necessity. It's a good system. I think it feels weird because it's like an 8-year-old system at this point, so everyone feels a little tired of it. But at the same time, a necessity. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's terrible. Yes, it can feel annoying, but it is absolutely still a worthwhile system. But that being said, you're right, Azure, that we need something for like anybody who's caught up. You need a system for people to log in and do something that is current, that feels good to play to. You need both. And I know Occult Crescent is intended to be that thing that's both. I mean, and it also depends, right? Because some people will have different definitions on what their current content is. For me, it's crafting right now. I'm still working towards my full pentamelded set. And then I'm going to play the market board like nobody's business. And that's going to be my end game for the rest of the expansion if I'm not raiding. And that's timeless. That doesn't change. That doesn't, as long as there's a market board, I can play that game. And it's fantastic. Just playing EVE Online in 14. It's all good. But right, actual combat classes doing things, it's a lot more difficult, right? There's also still the healer problem that still needs to be addressed. So that's still a thing that needs to be figured out too. It's yeah. So yeah. We're gonna go doing the PvP grind with the Moogle Tome event coming up because I need to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I actually should check out what's in that one because now that I'm actively playing again, I should do it. Somewhat gently, of course. I don't want to burn my hands out. I could have grind for a bunch of the raid gear over the last couple of days, but I can't burn out my hands. What was it? Tenchi found a really good way of making Gil. That we couldn't, that like I had to tell her I can't capitalize on this simply for the reason of if I try to capitalize on this, I will burn my hands out. And it's rough. Oh, thank you, Rose. What is in this one? The ruby weapon mount! Big fat tacos! That's fucking funny. That's the first thing I saw. That's one less thing I have to get from Tomes. It's amazing. Coffee cup earring. Yep. Return to Oblivion. Hey! I think I already have Return to Oblivion. Do I already have Return to Oblivion? I gotta go to the house. I need to know. I don't think I ever got... How did I... If I never got the E8S scroll, I will be amazed. I think Tenchi will be... I know Tenchi's gonna want an umbrella just for the sake of having an umbrella. Why is it all a bunch of Neo-ish Guardian stuff? That's so pointless. I could just craft that. The summer stuff? Oh, I'm sending this to Tenchi. I'm sending this to Tenchi. She's gonna lose it. She's gonna go ballistic. She's gonna love that to death. Okay, so wait, raids 2. Is it raids 1 or raids 2? I think it's raids 2. Grandma discretion, the extreme, morning. I don't have it. The fuck? How do I not have it? That's insane for how much I ran E8S that I don't have this orchestrion roll. That's crazy. I don't have it. Why the fuck don't I have this? All right, well, that's a crime. That's actually a crime, considering it's my favorite raid tier. That's gross. I can't be in my house right now. I can't be in my own house. That's disgusting. That is fucking gross. Get me out of here. Holy shit. Still need to do the near raids with Tenchi. Actually, you know what? You know what I should do? I need to slip Tenchi near Automata. It's a pretty nice house. Right? Oddly enough, the house has not, for the most part, hasn't changed in 4 years. The only thing that's really changed is Tenchi sneaking in a bunch of foxes everywhere. She has slipped so many foxes into this place. It's insane. Also, the Black Mage gem. They're everywhere. They're hiding in every possible little corner. Like, just look at this. There's so many foxes. Just hope it's only foxes. The foxes eat the rats. It's fine. Like, they're hiding between books. They're so cute. It's great. All right. What time is it? 50? All right, I'm going to start my trip over. It is time for me to depart Crystal. I must traverse. A quick heads up. We did a double check. There has the slightest potential that I will need to end stream after an hour, but we'll find out. How does the game in lore explain the 3 slaves on the first floor? They work. I hired them. They work for me. I pay them a living wage. That is how they are. I don't actually know if that's the actual explanation, but that's the explanation I'm going with. I pay them. That's when you make them think. I pay them in gil and food and a place to sleep. All right, time to deal with high ping. I only saw one bed. Yeah, there's a bed for me and Tenchi, and we have a pull-out couch we keep in the wall. Oh gosh, darn it! I have to connect the Oceania data center real quick. Hang on. I forget that this is a whole process. I don't want to be on Dynamis. Go take me. Send me back to Crystal. I gotta move my main. Okay. Let's go to visit another data center. Materia, Sophia, yes. Yeet me to the land down under. For a good 2 hours of prog. Speaking of which, I'm going to rewatch that video on phase 1 really quickly, so I'm going to be silent for a moment while I double check the strats that we're doing. Actually, here, you know what? We're gonna watch this together. Fuck it. You know what? We're watching this together. We're watching this together just so you can get an idea of what I'm dealing with. We can watch this together. Fuck it. We're gonna do a bit of group study, gang. Limsa, look at this. This is Limsa. This is depressing. I'm going to solution 9. This is too depressing.
Hello and welcome to a quickie.
All right, let me find out where I was at really quick, and then pixel. Get that out of here. All right.
To solve this, have everyone in their clock spots for the initial hit, and take note of if it's fire or lightning. Once hit, dodge the following hits within your color. For example, I'm the main tank, so I'm on A, so I dodge within A and 1 as they're both red.
How come barely is anyone at Limsa? Because Materia is a very, very empty data center. Like, exceedingly empty.
Then if it's fire...
Okay, I already know about this.
Vulnerability and the powder mark trail debuff. This debuff will explode into a sizable AoE around the target after 15 seconds, and also hit the closest player to the target with another AoE, both hitting for heavy tank damage.
So that's why I'm gonna end up flipping position because the off tank needs to take the second. Okay, got it. I was wondering why my position was switched between me and the off tank there. That is why. And the potato bands feels depressing. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's the emptiest I've ever seen Limsa. How's solution 9 is no better, by the way. It is fucking empty in here. Like, there is just nobody. There's legitimately nobody here. It's kind of spooky, actually. Hang on, let me turn this off for a second. Like, this is normally where you see people hanging out, crafting, turning in things for collectors, turning in gear, right? There's nothing! There's nobody here! Not a single living soul! This is what the end of an MMO would feel like. Jeez. Thankfully, we're not there yet. Anyway, raid study. I have like 5 minutes
Utopian sky,
to refresh my brain.
Like cyclonic break, he'll have either fire or lightning effects around him. This time though, fire is a 4-player stack on the healers, while lightning remains the same as cyclonic break, being spreads on every player. These won't happen just yet, so you have to remember before he goes if he did fire or lightning. Once the cast has finished, the boss...
Okay, right, so this is the same as Savage, plus the stacker spread.
Initial hit, I use my 2-minute defensive.
This is tank stuff.
Unfortunately, here front, which to solve
Or
this,
tank
have
stuff.
every player take their clock spot cardinal, which will one-shot players caught by them. This will leave only 2 players who will swap, so the off-tank can visualize, look for the player who is standing. Yeah.
Yep, I know about this already. We can...
Cyclonic break. Handle this the exact same way as you handle the first one. During this, an ad will spawn slightly north with either fire or lightning. Then another ad will spawn west with lightning and start casting Burnt Strike, which will cleave through from west to east with a one-time expanding AoE. Then another ad will spawn north with fire, and fire and lightning rings will appear. Then 2 more ads will appear, tethering 2 random players. And then the north ad will finish his Burnt Strike, cleaving from north to south, and then knocking back players. Then the rings will go off, and the tethered players will be bound and targeted by Sin Smoke.
Right, okay. And then, so we're doing that mechanic again. Did that burn strike have?
A cyclonic break. Handle this the exact same way.
Okay, a
Then
cyclonic
another
break
add
does
spell
happen.
west with lightning and start casting burn. Indicate which side is safe when first add will be either fire or lightning. This will indicate which side is safe.
Okay, so yeah, do cyclonic break like normal, and then the first add can either be fire or lightning, and then it determines which is the safe side, and then also. Okay, so all right, so the way this works, so we have the AoEs that are gonna go out, so we have to dodge those. Things gonna spawn north. It's gonna be north. Wait, what is it? North first?
When the rings appear. If this add
Yeah,
is
it is.
fire,
Oh, this slightly north. Fire or ice?
then the side with the lightning rings will be safe. If the add is lightning, then the side with the fire rings will be safe. So keep this in mind, as it's important to know where to get knocked back to. Now that our group are split between north and south, stay clear from the middle to not get hit by the lightning burn.
Oh, so the lightning is okay.
Strike that expands. Once that has gone off, head toward.
Right, the second one's always gonna be fire. The first one can either be lightning or fire. Okay. I got it. And because the first one determines it, so
Towards the safe side,
blue, because it was blue, fire is safe. Okay. And then we get knocked back into light parties because we need to tank it. Okay, that makes sense. So group 2,
with adjusters having a little leeway afterwards. The simple
wait, oh, right, because the tethers, okay, right, because the tethers can be random, so you need to be able to flex for tethers, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to that too. I've got a lot to do in this mechanic. This might trip me for a bit. This was the piece that I didn't really understand. I haven't quite watched Father of Faith yet. I got the feeling this is where we're gonna get stuck. I have a good grasp on it though. However, we've had a bit of a snafu, so there's that. Now that being said, I'm gonna quickly get myself into party because the party is up, and then I'm gonna really quickly watch this last mechanic. How the fuck do I hang on? No, not you. Duty Finder. No, it's not Duty Finder. Not Raid Finder either. The fuck? How do I get to this menu? Why am I bad at this? Party Finder. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Oh, cool. And it's already like nobody can see the password. Good. I have arrived. All right, let's watch this last mechanic real quick.
needs to move to the other party. My group does TMRH, meaning tanks have highest priority to swap while healers always stay, and if it's a melee and a ranged tethered, then the melee will move. You'll also need one role to be an adjuster. As tanks are the highest priority to swap tethers in my group, we also have tanks be the adjusters, but really any role will work. As the adjuster, all you need to look out for is if your group has no tethers, in which case you'll swap over to the other group as one of the tethered players from that group will swap to your original group.
Okay.
To use some mitigation on this, they will then off here to move into the correct group. Tethers, on the other hand, cannot get away with this movement. The boss will then return and stay targetable throughout the phase. He'll also cast Burnished Glory. This is a heavy hitting raid wide that also applies a bleed effect. So make sure to use some mitigation on this to not only cover the initial hit, but also reduce the damage of the bleed. The boss will then cast Fall of Faith, which will tether a random player, and then 3 adds will spawn, tethering 3 more players, 1 at a time. These tethers are either fire or lightning. Fire tethers will do 1 cleave at the closest player to the tethered player. This is a 3-player stack, but just like the previous tethers, can be lived through with less, but again will result in a significant damage down. Lightning will cleave the 3 closest players to the tethered player. To handle this, first form a conga line. My group does HRMTTMRH. This will matter as...
Oh, that's not complicated. Where am I in this lineup? The
the tethers. For the tethers,
second to last.
Tethers 1 and 3 go west, tethers 2 and 4 go east. For my group, we called out the number of our tethers, but if you do lack communication, you can just count the tethers as they come out 1 at a time. The remaining players in the conga line will now adjust to either the west or east side, with the furthest remaining player west to go to the west group and bait north if the tether is lightning. The second furthest player west will also go to the west group and bait south if the tether is lightning, while tether players will swap positions on the west side, and for the east side, we'll look at the players closer to the east, with the furthest remaining player east to go to the east group and bait north if the tether is lightning, and then the second furthest player east will bait south if the tether is lightning, and tether players will swap positions on the east side, just like with the west side. And if it's fire tethers, then all players should be stacked up on either the west side if you're west, or the east side if you're east. The boss will then do another Burnished Glory.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch that again because that got me a little bit. I kind of have an idea of what's happening, so let's read it again.
The boss will then cast Fall of Faith, which will
Right.
a random player and then...
So 4 tethers are going out, right? There's gonna be 4 tethered players and 4 non-tethered players. The 4 and the tethered players are gonna essentially it's like a sorting ball system, right? The 2 tethers closest to north are gonna go up, 2 close to south, and then anybody who's left is gonna filter the same way, right? So in theory, right, if everybody in the back of the conga line all gets a tether, they're gonna split themselves in 2, and then the non-tethered players would do the same thing. And then you are just either fire or lightning from there. I think that's if that's how it works, I think I understand it correctly.
Fatebreaker will then turn north and do either a fire or lightning burnt strike, and 3 towers will spawn either west or east. These towers will need a random player count from 1 to 4, adding up to a total of 6. Just after the burnt strike, the towers and the powder mark trail will go off. Because of the powder mark trail, the tanks are excluded from doing this mechanic. Except
Okay, so
they'll always go to the...
It never works as you understand it. You just win by brute forcing us. Shut up! Don't tell me the truth about dancers. That's such a hard truth about dancers. Shut up! Fuck's sake.
Side without towers, with the main tank taking the north position and the off tank taking the south position. If you want to be extra spicy, you can pop all of your powder mark trail. For everyone else, first position on the side with towers, and have 3 players anchor towers. We have H1 north, R2 middle, and H2 south. Essentially all of our...
So R2, I will always be middle then.
Casters, so they don't have to move as much. The other...
Okay, so I'm just going to be R2 then. I'm just going to be in the middle.
3 players will adjust with a small priority system.
Or they may make me adjust as R2 because I'm not caster. We'll see what happens when we get there. All right. And that's basically towers. And by that point, the boss should be basically dying. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'm going to join the voice comms, and we're going to get this party started. Ooh! Average dancer rotate. Shut up. The funny thing is none of these mechanics are really all that hard, especially compared to some of the stuff we were dealing with before with Wicked Thunder. And especially since I'm used to all of these mechanics from 4 years ago. It's just, they're going to be coming out at a very fast pace. Faster than even in Savage. So, yeah. Let me go ahead. Just going to wait. Not going to call yet. Oh, boy. We only have 5 of our party members. This is very unfortunate. Raid started 7 minutes ago. This is not good. This is very unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. We're gonna give it a little bit of time. It looks like the call is if we don't get everybody in the next 8 minutes, we're gonna cancel. Which I would be very disappointed with. It is what it is, though. Sometimes life gets in the way. I can't, I don't know what's going on with everybody, so I will reserve judgment. But I will reserve the right to be very disappointed that we did not get going. I want to see this fight! I studied! I even studied! Like, I studied with everyone! You guys can all do this fight now, right? You saw the tutorial. You saw, like, the back half of the tutorial for phase 1. Obviously, you guys can clear, right? Boom. 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 Oh, right. I didn't... Right, I was gonna start crafting more whetstone, but I realized I was out of material for the whetstone. So, why am I trying to craft it? I need to gather it. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. One of our members is putting in overtime to find subs. She is working her butt off right now. Heck, her and the raid lead both are just working their tails off to make sure we can go in today. Props to both of them for working for this. Everybody else for being here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all of you for being here also in the chat. Fantastic. Just chilling now. Oh, I need to turn on quick gathering. Don't worry about this toggles the UI thing. Don't worry about it. It's the throwing system. Every time I tab over to this monitor, it wants to be funny. All right, let me just grab another map really quickly. Thank you. I'm gonna be holding on to this one for a while. I've got one up on the market board, but the price of maps has crashed by 50%. Like, holy crap, they are dirt cheap right now. It's ridiculous how inexpensive they are. The last map I sold for double what it is right now, and just like I will not cut my price in half. It is ridiculous. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go in. All right, the 3 sub dream. Let's go. We're gonna get to see the fight. This is gonna be interesting, but we're gonna do it. I believe. Okay, no matter how shiny your weapons are, they ain't gonna crit enough. No, that's true. That's just Dancer right there. Machinist is gonna slip one of his cogs and fall to an AoE. We're all gonna slip on some cogs and fall to AoEs. What do you mean? That's the nature of ultimate. That is the nature of the beast. We are going to perish. And Dark Knight? Yeah, Dark Knight. Freaking goal. His best guts impression. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can't believe they done this. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they'll play Machinist though, considering that we were looking for a caster and a melee. Caster, melee, and healer. I've already got the physical range spot set up. Literal party bound to fail 5 times minimum. That 5 times, more like 500. We're gonna fail at least 500 times before. Listen, I will start tweeting on the post-stream tweets with a running death counter if you will all really need this. Just know that each parish is one step closer to success, okay? Paladin's gonna be ability polished. It's not shiny off. Paladin shields are always shiny. What are you talking about? They're always the shiniest and the most well kept. I do not know what you're talking about. Ba-da-ba-ba. Scholar, where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? Oh my word. Sure, you're just pulling out all the memes right now. Every single meme. My white mage? You're preoccupied with making flowers blue. AoEs are going off. White mage, we need healing. The flowers smell nice. We need healing. Freaking. I waltz in, step on all. The machine just changed to pick though. I'm dancing on top of the Pictomancer's picture, okay? I'm causing problems. I'm stepping on the flowers. I'm crushing glasses. I am a problem child. My improvised dance will be a menace to society. Do not tempt me. Gonna be lurking the Pixiv 50% of the fight, 50% on DeviantArt. Listen, you gotta sell those OCs on DeviantArt, alright? That's not actually wait, that sounds like a dig. It's not a dig, but it definitely what a Pictomancer would be doing. Oh my word. Alright, let me get my happy butt on Discord. Hello. Wah. Can't negate these facts. Quick reminder to everybody that due to the request of some of the folks, I'm not going to unmute the Discord. Discord will remain perfectly muted. So expect to hear me ranting into the ether and have it make no sense. Just word of warning. The classic, the Dragoon back flipping for the 40th time. Flight to his death! Ah! Magic. The floor tank. Yep. Yep. Holy crap, I'm feeling that Oceania ping now. Wondering why things felt off, and I forgot about the ping. What? No mercy! Listen, the ninja just wants the bunny hat 100% of the time. They want Marshy on their head 100% of the time, and who can blame them? No job is safe for my roasting. Oh, hey, hit me for Sage then. You know what, Azure? Hit me for Sage. Hit me for my main. Stockholm Syndrome every time they leave their ley lines. Oh my god. Cringe. Or the Sage, incapable of doing anything other than dealing damage or healing. What do you mean, Azure? I heal people by shooting the bad guys. That's what Cardi is for. I fail to see how this is a downside. Wait till you roll in your own laser guns. Yeah, that's called Haima. I form a cube with my laser guns. can't even focus in one guy. Now you control 4 independent guns, keep the party alive while looking at what the monster does, and you have ADHD. No, look, there's a butterfly so shy. Shut up! Stop calling me out! That's gosh darn it, Azure. Well played. Well fucking played. Holy ping. Holy crap. This is gonna bug the fudge of me. I should start beating up on a mob real quick here. I am going to suffer in ping. This is gonna be the biggest thing I have to overcome today. Should just play par, distract yourself after the third. True. Alright, let's do this. Holy, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. Weaving is gonna become a nightmare for me. Okay, let's try this. Let's do attack. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's all that bad. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Hmm. 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 Job, haven't I roasted yet? I don't even know. Two 30 a.m. here. I'm gonna go to bed. Kill a wasp nest now that they're sleeping. Do it! I'm only gonna be able to single weave. I'm only gonna be able to single weave. This is gonna be tough. I mean, to be fair, I don't have enough feathers to really. I don't think it should be a problem. But damn, that's. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be rough. I am ready. Sorry, I was hitting a dummy. Sorry about it. I was checking ping. I was just hitting a dummy, seeing how my weaving was. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna have fun. Oh, my tech windows are gonna be brutal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just remember you played elsewhere with 300 ping. It wasn't good though. That was horrible. That was actually ass. Don't ask that as an example.
I can't control Eden.
Oh, Monk into the party with the cat goes. Oh my word. Go to sleep, goofball. I am too, don't worry. Give it a minute.
At last, by the Oracle of Light's power, I have broken free. Here and now I shall fulfill our promise. Unto the mightiest being in this child's heart, I give form.
Here we go. Fuck, I forgot to reset it. I forgot to reset it. Fuck. I'm hitting update gear set. I'm hitting update gear set. Fixing this for next time. Good here. Nice. Basically true, yeah. Oh, jeez.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Oh. I went the wrong way anyway.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Even further. I don't think. Hope it goes well. Sure, let me get sleep, sure. Have a good night, man. Rest well, friend. Oh my word. A discussion in progress. Please stand by. Oh, crap. Orbs? I heard light ramp and orbs. Alright, let's go.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh, wait, that's still not targetable. Okay. Yep. Ah. I should have. I twitched. I shouldn't have. That's my fault. Yep.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Oh. Unfortunate.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
What a shocking outcome. Yes. Hey.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh boy. Well, I was very wrong. Oh wait. Okay. No, you're right. I'm blue. Yeah, so I was right there. Remember what I was saying about these mechanics being fast? This is speed. Doing this without me? What do you mean doing this without you? This is Futures Rewritten Ultimate. It's not E11. That's normal content. Yeah, it is. I think the hardest part about this, literally the hardest part about this is going to be the ping. Everything else is fine. The ping is my worst enemy right now.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh, that was...
Light!
No, it's okay. I didn't catch it. That's my bad. Only heal, only rescue. I'll do the same thing back to you, Okapi. I'm a sage man. I'm just playing Dancer on Tuesdays.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Ow.
Light claim you.
You can't beat me. I got Sage and White Mage both fully geared. Also, my Skull is about to hit 90. Astro, let's not talk about Astro. Ultimate Healer Blue Mage is finally geared. Let's go! Congrats, Okapi. Also, good to see ya. Yeah, mood.
protector. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh, what? What? Isn't the requirement for this ultimate M4S? It is. I believed in you. Yeah. That's all right. Want to beat one M1S, but no parties do it anymore. Aether seems to do it decently frequently.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Wait, what? Just me sweating as I see 7 people move in. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna trust my spot is safe. I'm going to my spread spot. I was wrong about that, but oh fuck. Did you finish any other ultimates so far? I have, actually. I finished Ukab, Uwu, and T. I did those pre-Endwalker. I have not done top or DSR, though. So I'm going for Quad Legend right now. Doing it on Australian Ping with randoms? No, organized party for all 3. I have not pugged any ultimate yet. Fair. Yeah, it's a lot easier with a group. Pugging ultimates is tough. Have I beaten the total apart? Yes, because there is no shame in not beating ultimate. It's tough. there is the shame. There are achievements behind it, and you just gotta turn into an ultimate raider, Okapi. Not a huge deal. Be disciplined. Do not move.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh no, I was not fast. Okay, pop sprint. Good to know. Okay, understood. Making that correction. Everyone needs a hug, but not like that. Yeah, somebody wanted to switch classes real quick. So we needed to leave, and then we'll go back in. So we'll be going back in just a moment. It's looking pretty good. I just need to. The thing that's gonna get me is the mechanic immediately following. Do that. I need to keep track of the first one that appears because that's gonna determine the safe side. Oh no, it didn't fix. I regret everything. Healers again. Well, oh jeez, yeah.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match
Oh,
for
oh no. That was not the correct button. That's on me.
a feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Apologies. I will not incorrectly hug. Yeah. I meant I freaking meant to hit last dance, and I was like, wait, why am I moving left? Yep.
I'm the only
what that meant.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Nope, yep, one crystal short. That's on me. Nope. We were not. In fact, okay. I apparently cannot count. But you are correct that I was very wrong there. Right? All good. Party chat? Discord is currently muted at the request of some of our members. So you will hear me talking into the ether and not get a reply, and that will be why. You guys cannot hear Discord.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Okay, too close. Yep. Yeah, no, I lost track of where I was. That's my bad. Yeah. First time. Yeah. It's its diameter. Fuck. I forgot that it slashes and I can't be in the center circle for it. I lost track of the first slash and that threw me completely. Let's try this again. I need to keep better track of the slashes. I need to sprint earlier too.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Random question. When does remind me when it becomes targetable again? Follow fifth. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Oh dang. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be holding standard a while. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna intentionally just whiff a standard then keep that clock going. Got it. Okay. Let's start timing around that. Got it.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Again? Okay, I'm just gonna give this here then.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. strength. Light claim you.
Where's that's right here. Oh, fuck. It's north. Always north. Always north. I have to remember that second one is always north. Okay, one is always going to be A. The other's going to be either D or B, right? I know where I need to look. I just need to remember that. Where's the Firefox?
With lightning, expanding AoE. Then another ad will spawn north, tethering 2 random players. And then the north ad will...
I need to go to I need to go to C there. I'm R2. I need to go to C. Okay, I need to be going to C after that. Okay. Okay, I got it. Gotta go. I gotta go all the way back down.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Ooh.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Claim you.
Okay. Okay. I unavanted to C way too fast. I tried to move my behind way too quickly there. I need to cool it down. I can definitely start moving down that direction. try this again. Right now, I just need to focus on that mechanic right there.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh, that's on me. That's completely on me.
Light claim you.
Wow, that was my bad. I need to preemptively go forward or back. I can get away with it. I just need to do it. That'll be my, because that way, if I pre-position lightning or fire, I can just move left depending on what it is. I just need to go forward or back ahead of time. It's not a problem. Just run it back. Blah. That was on me. Just do it again.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
That is none of those buttons in any correct order.
A feeble shield.
I hit. So what actually happened there? Instead of hitting, what was it? Instead of hitting Talana, I hit Anavant. And it went dead into the wall. Yeah. My lack of 2 brain cells. All right, let's not do that again.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Okay. That notch. Got it. That notch. Okay, that was better. Oh, that was so rough. I had to go all the way to 2, all the way back. I'm definitely sandbagging a little bit, but I'm always, to be fair, I'm always rough at the start, and I get real consistent once I figured it out. I'm just real rough to begin with. Yeah, double weaving is a nightmare.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Oh,
A feeble shield protects nothing.
yeah, that's gonna be the biggest adjust.
Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Nice. Oh, and then we gotta go in. Okay, right. I gotta go in a little faster than that. That's okay. Furthest I've gotten from being alive while being alive. That was actually good. I just needed to walk up a little more. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Oh. Goodbye, cruel world. That was rather explosive. Would you say you're only 90% sure about that?
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Yeah. Toe in the wall. Toe in the wall. I thought I was safe for a second, and then... Currently discussing the strat of going in after getting that last knockback. It's a little hard because of the ping, but we're trying for it. That's not what I meant to do.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Yeah, there it is.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
What? That was progress. That was progress. Oh, okay. I was on the slightly wrong side. So I'm either I need to keep my northern orientation. I'm getting turned around. We're currently discussing strats. Please stand by. There's a couple of things I need to brush up on for clarity, but I can kind of fudge it for now.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Hugs to oblivion! For some reason, it's a little more heated than I imagined.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Oh wait, that's because I'm on fire.
me your strength. Light claim you.
Ah, my big toe.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Oh, and this body we found.
Feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Well, that's shocking.
Light claim you.
Yeah.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oop, one further.
Light claim you.
Ah! Holy. Every time. Yup. Every time I've touched the wall, that's been happening. I'm pretty sure I could touch the wall and Enavant back to the center before dying. Yup.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh. I was prepared to make a joke about hugging the Dark Knight. However, I immediately died. So, not gonna make that joke. We're missing one. I'm gonna bio for 2 seconds. Wow, okay. Whoa. What is this? That's so good. That is legendary. That's so good. What the fuck? That's adorable. It's all broken because my chat's too small. There it is. Okay. That's adorable. It's so cute. Go for it. Uh-oh. I'm trusting you with my crits. I need that one. That's so good. Eucardia, please respond! Oh my word. That's amazing. All right.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Yep. That's intriguing. Oh, oh no, not that. I yes. Instead of trying to walk it, I can en avant that.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no
What the?
match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh. Okay, don't do that. Bad idea. Rep. Very highly unfortunate. Things will be solved with it. Mad gamer. Do it.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
It was, in fact, not 1-3. Nope, not that time. A very unfortunate set of gamer moments right there. We got baited. We got baited by a call. Let's go gaming.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Oh, dang it.
You're no match for me.
No, no, don't take me back.
Come, show me your strength. Light claim you.
Instructions unclear. How many are we sacking? not a good time to be sneezing.
Light claim you.
Ooh, that did not do what I thought it was going to do. I need to get that consistent. I'm seeing the mechanic more. I just need to be able to do it consistently now.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
What?
Light claim you.
Something went weird. I was much lower than normal there. This definitely was a bit of a weird pull. We were much lower than normal right there. Um, it's really starting to look like I can't. I could do some fancy moves to Anavat and do some weird tech there under normal circumstances. The problem is because of the ping, I can't do my normal stuff. So I just need to play. I just need to play safer. I need to figure out another way to do it. No boy. Let's do it. I believe we'll have two different VODs.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Hi. Yeah, and I'm not looking at you either. Oh, well.
A feeble
Let's
shield
run that back.
protects
Run that
nothing.
back. That's fairly normal. It's either that, handlebars, or helicopter. Take your pick.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
We're fine. Ooh.
Light claim you.
Red. Just fuck it. It was, in fact, red. Yeah. I'm definitely dropping down really low too. I'm dropping in almost like 4k HP.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me.
Legs are nice.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Nice. Not bad. Yeah. Thanks for helping. And then I will be sure to deep study what I will miss for Thursday. Back to being stinky on Crystal. Let's go. It was helpful. Good night. Not bad. We actually did manage to go in today, which was fantastic and huge. Thank you everybody once again for bearing with me as I'm mostly on comms and focused on talking and being meshed with the group. I know it's not my usual interact with chat streams. I probably should I'll put up a notice and a pin in the chat next time, just to make sure. As you probably guessed though, they are rating again on Thursday. However, my work schedule means I would miss the first hour. So after talking to Sun, the decision was that I should not try to race home after being done, and they would find a sub for the first hour. It's just they will find a sub for me that day. I won't be rating on Thursday. They'll likely see part 2. So I've got studying to do. I gotta focus up. I also need to iron out everything for the last bit of that mechanic, because that's gonna trip me quite a bit. So yeah. But I will make sure to study and do all sorts of good there. But thanks for hanging out, everybody, guys. I am so happy. Despite the fact we had to sub quite a few people, we did pretty darn good. I only sandbagged for the first half, I would say. It's getting better. I still think there's a couple of pieces in there that I need to improve on, but I'm at least grasping the fight conceptually now, even if a couple of things aren't quite pinpoint precision for me yet. I'll keep working at it. Keep working at it. All right, I'm just setting up a thing. It's going back. That'll be it for me today. I have to say this is totally 3 hours. Woo! So yeah, expect Tuesday and Thursday streams to be kind of this focused. I'll try at least still be an hour early on Tuesdays, just to kind of, you know, be here, be prepared. Next stream is, I believe, on a Friday evening. We're gonna just kind of chill out, do some Mech Warrior, see if I can drag Tenchi into it. We'll see if her sleep schedule is rotated by that point. If it's not, I do want to do the Mech Warrior with Tenchi. So if she's not awake, I might do something else. I know I'm looking at a couple of things on the Steam library, but we'll see. Oh, no, wait, Friday's Stellaris, isn't it? No, I'm crazy. Friday's Stellaris. The fuck? I can't remember my own schedule. I just posted this. I already can't remember. I also need to pin the new one on Twitter. What am I doing? I think no, stream's on Thursday. Yeah, okay, the MechWarrior... No, wait, MechWarrior stream's on Friday. Stellaris is Sunday. That's what it is. Okay, I'm losing my mind a little bit here. So yeah, Friday will be either MechWarrior or something else, depending. Friday could also get canceled depending on if work is insane or not. I'm hoping I can just kind of do it though. And then Sunday should just be Stellaris. Nice and chill. Pretty cool. If you're looking for more raids though, Saturday will be the next raid day with Top Shelf. Probably help them clear M6. If not M6, then we just skip, or M5. If not, we just skip straight to M6. So, should be good. Should be pretty chill. Not a bad way to spend the week. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff, and I think I need to alter the thermostat again because it's continuing to heat up the house, and I'm going to go bonk it with a stick. Like a freaking goober. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. We're gonna go raid the good, the mighty, and, yeah, I don't have a third thing for this. Let's go raid Rose! Thanks for hanging out, everybody. You are all amazing and outstanding. I will continue to do my best to try to make these streams entertaining in whatever way I can. It's just, it's not the kind of stream where I can suddenly, you know, be uber talkative once we're in the raid, because it is ultimate, right? It does require some pretty hard focus. And yeah. And I know it's not always the most fun when you guys can't hear Discord, but you know, I'm going to respect my party members' privacy and all that. And the more comfortable I get in the fight, the more I'll be able to banter. Today was hard because I was also getting used to the oceanic ping, and oh my god, that's a nightmare to deal with. A lot of what makes Dancer fun, enjoyable, and easy is I can get away with some pretty nasty bullshit, which allows me to do some insane movement tech that keeps me safe, precise, even when it looks like I'm completely chaotic. Oceania kind of denies that because I don't have as much wiggle room with my OGCDs, so it's a lot tighter. And oddly enough, this is going to be the ping is going to be my biggest enemy rather than the fight. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Shout outs to all of the party members, especially all of the subs that came in today. Everybody is fantastic. I love raiding with this group. They're very chill. And unlike the last group I raided with Ultimate, they don't say saucy shit. I would love to have this group unmuted, but I will respect. At least it's not an can I or can't I, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna end up ranting for 2 hours if I continue. We're gonna. All right. There's the raid messages. Make sure to give her plenty of love and respect, and I will catch you all on Friday. Take care, everybody. Hey, drink water, or drink food, eat water.